Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Two Set Violin. And today we're going to be reviewing classical music stats.
Statistic Ling Ling doesn't need statistic. Ling Ling is all knowing. But for us mortals, we found some interesting statistics on classical music published by Bucktrack. And it says stuff like what are the most popular composers, pieces that perform the most. So this was conducted in 2019. Out of 34,000 concerts, these are the top 10 concert pieces.
Whoa!
So you start from number 10.
Okay, we'll start from number 10.
Coming at number 10 is Mendelssohn Violin Concerto.
No way! Actually, I'm not surprised.
Probably one of the most popular violin concertos, I'd say.
Oh, for sure. I feel like everyone that knows classical music will most likely know Mendelssohn Violin Concerto.
I mean, you got Mendelssohn coming up. 4 mil subs. Guys, we need to hurry up and get 4 mil subs so that we can hit 5 mil. So that I can start having something to practice. Coming up at number 9, Berlioz Symphony Fantastique.
Oh,
That is a really popular piece. I think at my time with the Queensland Symphony, I played that like 3 times.
really? That's a lot.
But it's a good piece. I can see why it's popular, especially the 4th movement. The 4th movement is the famous one. That's the one that's like. Let's start rather than. But yeah, this song's it's interesting because it's got a story behind this, right? So he had a massive crush.
Yeah.
It's like simping hard, right? Either he got rejected or he didn't even approach her. I don't know. Like, I just know that the 4th movement's meant to be in this dream he gets decapitated. So at the very end. Hear that?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 that's his head falling off.
Bomb,
Bomb. And the 5th movement's like he goes to hell or something. I don't know.
He's interesting.
Yeah. Coming in at number 8, Brahms Symphony number 2. Definitely not the most famous Brahms.
4 is
4 is the most
more
famous.
famous.
I like 2 though. I actually like 2 a lot.
Yeah, okay, it's nice.
Yeah.
And the brass one.
Yeah. It's a great sound.
Of
Number
course.
7, Brahms 1.
I'm surprised Brahms up top 10.
I love Brahms, don't get me wrong. But Brahms 1 is like, I've only recently started listening more to it. I feel like it's the least easy to get into
I
out
think
of the
so.
4. But it's interesting though because I think he spent 20 years composing the 1st symphony.
Because of Beethoven, right?
Yeah, he was so scared of Beethoven that he spent like 20 years or so writing just that 1st symphony.
There's notes rather than saying it's like Beethoven's watch breathing over his shoulder or his back, just looking at him.
There's this epic bit in Brahms 1 though, with the violin solo. That's like my favorite
Yeah,
bit.
it's nice. It's so glorious.
It is. Number 6, okay, yeah, see this is one I totally picture being top 10.
Mussorgsky, Pictures at an Exhibition. Okay, I've played this so many times. I played so many arrangements of it, variations of
Baba
it.
Yaga.
I'm like over it, I'm sorry to say.
Don't get me wrong, it's a great
It's
piece.
a great
I
piece.
like listening to it, but it's definitely one of the more like cliche pieces in the symphonic world.
Alright, number 5, Messiah.
Handle myself, yeah, we're getting pretty like mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
You know, the famous Hallelujah and the rest of the piece that no one really knows.
Yeah.
I don't like proper choral pieces, no,
Yeah.
I don't know the rest of the piece. But I played the Hallelujah like 50,000 times.
Oh,
Number
yeah.
4 season,
Right,
yeah,
but,
we're
we'll get into that
mainstream
territory. Look, I know a lot of you non-classical musicians love it, and some classical musicians do love it. I don't mind it, but it's really hard to like just listen to it for the sake of how it is.
It would take an amazing first, like the soloist, or an amazing ensemble to make me go, oh wow.
Yeah, the same. Anyway, you guys get it. Number 3 though, Tchaikovsky Symphony number 5.
Ooh,
Did not expect that.
interesting. That's the one with the French horn solo, right?
Oh,
Now
it
see
is
why it is.
Transcend. Okay, when I think of French, I kind of think of that actually.
Yeah, I do. Guys, this is Tchaikovsky.
I just say that? Da, this is one note. There's so much to it. This is one note. The harmony is moving with it. That is genius writing there. I don't. It's
Melodic writing at one of its finest. I think, Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky's. That's Tchaikovsky.
This was the golden time of melodies.
Dude, write that. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, next one. Of course, Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto.
Have you noticed in this list there's been 3 violin concertos and no other instruments? I do think it should have like some
Piano stuff.
variety. Alas, violin is just too good.
Sorry. Number 1, Beethoven Symphony Number 3, The Eroica.
Yeah, I think the reason that's number 1 is because 2019 was like Beethoven year, and so everyone was playing Beethoven Symphony
It had something, yeah.
to commemorate Beethoven. I'm surprised it's number 3 though. It's not my favorite.
I don't
think I'm
mind
gonna
it.
offend a lot of people.
Yeah, I like-
Historically, it represents the birth of Beethoven's new language, right? 1 and 2 still kind of Mozartian.
Before he
Haydn.
made that transition, right?
And 3 was the one he started doing the big codas and the big development sections and all that.
I like number 6.
I like 5, 6, 7, and 9.
Yeah.
3 is like,
Yeah, because there's all the other ones. 5.
Yeah.
You think of like 5.
yeah, that's really interesting.
That's really interesting, right?
Another very interesting stat though, if we look at composers that got programmed in the most,
Top concert composers.
number 10 is Mendelssohn. Mendelssohn Marcus.
Probably carried it, yeah.
Number 9, Chopin. Here we go.
Now we're talking.
The pianists are getting
Yeah.
some time
Number
to
8,
shine.
Haydn. Okay, yeah.
Haydn.
He's Haydn symphonies like this.
who listens to artists?
I don't know.
Schumann.
Ooh, I like
I
that.
feel like there's definitely more like piano influence in the top 10 composers. 6, Tchaikovsky.
Yeah, of course.
5, Schubert. Interesting.
Interesting.
Number 4 is Brahms.
Yeah.
3
Number
is Bach.
3, yeah.
2
Mozart.
Mozart, 1 Beethoven.
Okay.
Yeah, the top 4 doesn't surprise me at all.
In fact, top 10, I'm not that surprised either. Like, they're all notable composers.
Oh, yeah, they're all great. Very interestingly, there's no 20th century composer. Probably because of copyright laws.
No, actually, I think
It costs more to
I
deal
think
with
so.
copyright.
In the world of copyright, guys, I think it's like 100 years or something.
Yeah, like even Prokofiev, some of his later works is copyright complications.
Barber. There's so many rights, and rights takes a lot of fees. So performers, organizations don't generate. Like,
Yeah.
it's expensive.
It's a bit more tricky to deal with.
Yeah.
Whereas like Bach, Mozart, Beethoven, they're the holy three, right?
You can't
Holy
dispute that.
Trinity. And the rest, apart from Haydn, are all romantic composers.
Interesting.
There's a lot of other interesting stats. Definitely check out this PDF. There's a really cool page talking about women composers and conductors, which is obviously a very important topic. Work about contemporary composers, which I also think is very important.
Yeah.
But I think the interesting one that I really want to go over is the busiest performers.
Oh yes.
Like the soloist performers,
Yeah,
orchestras, conductors that get the most concerts. Should we go over violinists? Let's go.
Yeah, I'll go violin.
The most busy violinists are Kavakos, nice.
Great violin.
Finally got to listen to him live
Yeah, it was-
last year.
When we listened to it, early last year.
Joshua Bell,
Bell,
Isabel Faust. I never know how to pronounce this guy's name.
Yeah.
Sorry, Renaud Capuchon.
And Haderlich, yeah, of
Oh,
course.
nice.
Ennis, woo, James Ennis. Zimmerman,
Yeah.
okay. Bilder Frank, Joseph. I can't pronounce. Yeah.
And Kusisto. I mean, they're all pretty famous names. Oh, here's an interesting stat. The busiest performer was Andris Nelson. He's a conductor who conducted 132 concerts.
And opera performances. That's one every 3 days almost.
For your whole year.
Oh my god, that's hectic.
But it's just busy. It
It's
doesn't
busy.
mean the best. It's just
That's
how many concerts in
That's true, that's
Right.
true, yeah.
It's just who's making the most landscape.
Bula.
Which performer's like making the most?
Anyway, guys, look, I think there's some interesting stats here. Obviously, 2020 and 2021, there's no stats because COVID. So hopefully, in the near future, there's a lot more performance. There'll be new stats, and classical music is back on track.
Oh! And with that beautiful joke, time for us to go practice.
That's right.
And time for you to go practice.
And we'll see you guys. Bye bye.